Please put your hands together for Jeff Seal.
Hello, how's it going? So I started to notice that more and more places are referring to people as guests rather than customers. Like I was at Dwayne Reed the other day and they said, next guest, step down. And that's fine, you can call me a guest, but then I expect to be treated like a guest. Which means A, I'm not paying for these Rolaids. B, I'm just gonna start wandering around the aisles in my underwear, asking the employees like what restaurants I should go to nearby and other sites I should take in while I'm in town. And C, when the manager's closing the store down, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know that yesterday was gonna be the last night that I was gonna stay here. I totally had a place lined up at the Starbucks across the street. But the manager got into a fight with his girlfriend, so it's a little tense. Is it all right if I crash here one more night? Or you could stop referring to me as a guest, and we can end this farce right now. So I do a lot of temp work for money, which means that I'll get a call first thing in the morning for a job the same day. And I always want to sound like I've been up for an hour ready to go. So I'm like, yeah, hello, oh, yeah, huh, okay, I got AT&T, I can't. All right, where is it? I'm like, yeah, I got it. 45 minutes, I'll be there. Watch out for the avalanche, because I'm still in my dream state, sort of, you know? So I'm like, it's a shitstorm out there, Patricia. I've got a midterm I gotta go to. I haven't studied at all for it. I haven't even been to math class all semester. But I've got a midterm, but then I'll be at the job right after I take that midterm. Another thing I don't understand is, so, a lot of people are like, oh, everything happens for a reason. Like, I just broke up with my girlfriend and I was really upset, but I just realized I need a little time alone, and I think it happened for a reason. I think that's malarkey. Hypothetical situation. Let's say you lose your job, you get cancer, and an elephant poops on your head, okay? A, you're gonna be thinking, if you live in the city, how did an elephant get into the city, right? Okay? B, how did it position itself to poop on my head? And 3, or C, whatever, an elephant pooped on my head. You're not gonna be thinking that happened for a reason. If that happened, you were set up, okay? I know, I've been on both ends of an elephant pooping. It takes a lot of planning and a lot of coordination. It doesn't just happen for a reason if an elephant poops on your head. But seriously, like you see people who actually do have sort of messed up lives, and they're not like, well, my girlfriend left me, I got addicted to crack, and then she stole my shoes in the middle of the night. I don't really have much of a support system. Or family. The system has failed me on many different levels throughout my life. But I think it's for a reason that these things have happened. You don't see homeless people with signs saying, I'm homeless for a reason. Nevertheless, give me some money. Another thing that's funny, hopefully, I don't know, it was to me. We'll find out. Easy listening radio. It's funny, they say things are like, bringing you the music to get you through your day. And they're just kind of admitting that the people that listen to their music have horrible lives. And they're just like, it's not like, oh, we're gonna play the dance hits for the soundtrack of your life. It's like, let's just get through today. We're gonna be there and hold your hands. It's like, WKEZ, holding your hair back while you barf into the toilet since 1983. So, they should do it like that. Okay, now this is more of a postulate. It's not really a joke, but it's what it is that listening to your own voice and smelling your own farts are the exact opposite phenomenon. Because like when you listen to a recording of your voice, like, oh man, is that what I sound like? That's horrible. And everybody's like, yeah, that's what you sound like. What's the big deal? But when you fart, everybody's like, oh, did you fart? That's awful. Like, yeah, I farted. What's the big deal? So, it's You know, because everybody kind of likes to smell their own fart. It's like, smells like lasagna, right? Rigatoni. No, but it's true, because like what I'll do is I'll make a big pot of stew at the beginning of each week, and I'll eat that every day to save money. And usually around Wednesday, there's no difference between the smell of the stew and my farts. It's the same thing. There's just a little tinge of fart smell in the actual fart. But other than that, it's like, stew. Oh, that was a fart. Anyways, thank you very much.